How you doing, everyone out there in the YouTube world, YouTube community? How's everyone doing? Yes, we are officially a week from the Jon Jones and Mike Tyson comeback fights. Sad day for Mike Tyson. Great historical moment for those who are like me, 40 years old and up. I'm 44. Tyson's, my prime fighter. So it was great to see Mike one more time in a big stage like that. But man, our favorite MMA light heavyweight champion turned heavyweight champion, Johnny Bones Jones. Jon Jones Bones Jones. However the fuck you want to say it. What a great comeback, man. Jon Jones put on a highly anticipated fight with Suragan and became the heavyweight champion. Jon Jones faced Stipe in the main event at UFC 309. For the UFC Heavyweight Championship, here are short notes. I seen the fight. I don't need my notes. What a great kick. What a great kick. A spinning back roundhouse kick. Horse kick in karate, Tong Sudo, it's just the name of it. It's spelled differently. Taekwondo or Tong Sudo, spinning back horse kick, spinning out round kick. What a kick to the gut by Jon Jones on Stipe, man. Man, Johnny Jones, man. This man is an all-around savage fighter, man. He cannot be stopped. What's next for him after UFC 309? What's next for Johnny Jones, Jon Bones Jones? What's next for Jon Jones? Well, Jon Jones has put on display of you think this man cannot even lose a fight, or he hasn't even shown signs of him deteriorating as a fighter. In the lifespan, and don't get me wrong, I grew up on boxing, I'm all from the shoulders. I grew up in an era was all about the shoulders, nothing but the shoulders. So that's the 90s era, and that's my era. So I'm just saying one thing about Jon Jones is he shocked the world, and he proved to everybody, what he can do. You know what I'm saying? He went ahead and put on a display that was magnificent. He bringing people back to savage fighting for any kind of division. It was a great fight as far as just seeing Jon Jones display how damaging he is to this day. So what's next for him? There's three ways he can go. Really looking for two. Alex Pereira, Sean Swerkland, that'd be a good fight. Alex Pereira, everybody wants to see Alex Pereira and Jon Jones. That would be a magnificent fight. If I was Jon Jones, I would take Alex Pereira and then defeat Alex Pereira and then retire. That if I was Jon Jones, that's what I would do. And fight to get that blemish off his record. That's what I would do if I was Jon Jones. If I was Jon Jones, I would take on Alex Pereira, prove that you are still the man, defeat him by knockout, and then ride off into the sunset, train other fighters. UFC, once again, is going here, and boxing is going down here. The Tyson thing was right here as far as entertainment and nothing more. UFC puts on the best fights to this day, and that's why every other organization, from HBO, Showtime, so on and so forth, are letting boxing go because the shit that we saw with Tyson, followed by Oliver McCall and some other fucked off dude. You feel me? We just call him some other fucked off dude. Oliver McCall. Who would ever thought Oliver McCall? Now at 58, Oliver McCall wants to come back. You see what I'm saying? How did boxing get like this? It just proves there's too many promoters, too many governing, what they call governing bodies in boxing. There's too many people in boxing with their hands in the pot. That's the difference between boxing and UFC. Boxing has your Bob Arums, your Eddie Hearns, your this, your that, your Matchroom, your Queensberry, your that, your this. Everybody wants to be a promoter. Mayweather Promotions, Pacquiao Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya Promotions, promoter, governing bodies, WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, governing bodies, this, that, an off-brand title, off-brand this, off-brand that, off-brand this, off-brand that. How did boxing get like this? Who would ever thought HBO and Showtime, after 50 plus years, would let go of boxing? Larry Merchant said it best. on the final broadcast of HBO, Larry Merchant said it with Jim Lampley and Roy Jones Jr. I think he was there, or maybe it was Foreman. But I remember the two people who were there were Larry Merchant and Jim Lampley. Larry Merchant said it best. We knew this was coming since the birth of MMA and UFC. We knew why? Because there's nothing on TV, there's nothing close to a real street fight than UFC. Because just like in street fighting, you do everything. In boxing, it is considered a limited form of fighting. It's straight from the shoulders, and there's some rules in there. No rabbit punching, no hitting in the below the well. That's why that's why the lifespan of a UFC fighter is much more shorter than a boxer, because they do break you up, break your bones, choke you out. Just the only thing that you can't do is gouge your eyes out and go to the groin. Other than that, you can twist them all up. So, great fight. I'm really, really disgusted with boxing after the Mike Tyson thing. Really after the Oliver McCall thing, just shortly days later. That's what sealed the fate right there. Like, damn, dude, really? That's what boxing's become, just to get an extra show? Put on fights, man. And that's what Jon Jones did, is fight.